stop Fleetwood Mac here on NR92. It is 12:30 and we are officially getting ready here for our interview with Nathaniel Sutton from New Music Edmonton. I'm Katie G, joined by Kendrick and Nathaniel Sutton.
Hey, how's it going?
And Nathaniel, thank you so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it. And you're with New Music Edmonton.
I am.
How long have you kind of worked with them?
This will be my first time working with them. I've been following them for a while, and they're always doing cool stuff, supporting the local acts and artists. So I'm happy to be involved with this for my first time. I'll be playing the Now Hear This festival coming up this summer. So yeah, I look forward to what's to come and seeing some of the local artists that are going to be playing it as well. They're always being so supportive of the local community. So
that's great. Go ahead, Kendrick.
I had a chance to talk with Ben Whittier of New Music Edmonton, and the vision behind that whole thing is just an absolutely brilliant organization, giving great, unique sound to music.
Absolutely, yeah. Contemporary artists and experimental artists all alike. Like, it's great to go see and check that out, and have a community that you could go check that out at, right? So
yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned the Now Hear This festival. Are you excited to play there? And
I'll be playing there on June 7th. It's a double bill with Lucienne Cardassi. And it'll be fun. It'll be at the Mutart Hall. They have a show every night from June 6th to the 15th. So definitely, people can definitely see the schedule at newmusicedmonton.ca. So definitely go check that out. I'll be playing at Mutart Hall June 7th. So I'm looking forward to that.
Perfect.
I'll be opening too. So
Ooh,
yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? Or do you want me to
keep
keep asking
going.
questions?
No, you got this.
I don't want to interrupt you. So you do more like of ambient kind of experimental music. How did you get into that, and do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I've always been interested in instrumental music. I grew up listening to a band called Mogwai.
They're great.
Yeah, I love Mogwai so much. They are like a post-rock kind of instrumental band. So listening to them, and then I just skyrocketed into Godspeed You, Black Emperor, a whole bunch of different bands in the instrumental genre. And also, listening to just music on a musical score on a soundtrack. So it kind of led me into this world where I am now doing ambient music, where you can kind of visualize a scene from a movie, and it's great. I really like it, and it's really soothing too. Ambient music, there's a whole station specifically for ambient music that I listen to, that you can just listen to on Apple Music, and it's just always playing ambient music, and it's just really soothing. Listen to it. You can fall asleep to it if you want. It's really nice. Just the little things about it, little textures and all that I really love.
I like how you said you can fall asleep to it. I never thought about that before.
Oh yeah, definitely try it.
I'm definitely going to try that now. Do you have anything to ask?
I'm just going to say I wholly agree with how great instrumentals can be. Mm-hmm. I host an entire show every Wednesday where I show exactly the very power of an instrumental soundtrack. Right.
And you listen to Mogwai as well?
I do.
Nice.
They are awesome. Plus, I love all those great films. All the way back to Tangerine Dream. Those guys are awesome.
So your album, Happy Little Particles, when did you release that?
I released that in December.
Okay.
It was one of the last releases I released last year. And I released it through a Minnesota-based label, Shady Ridge Records. And yeah, they've been really supportive with my music and just experimental artists in general. I had those songs all ready for about a year and a half already. So I was just waiting for the right moment to release it, and I felt like that was the right moment. I've been working on those songs for a while. It was really cool to put together. And that's what I mean. You can kind of visualize scenes from a movie with that. And it kind of had a happy tone to it, right? So I called it Happy Little Particles. And there's little bleeps and bloops throughout the whole thing. And there's just those are the particles in it, right? So really enjoyed putting that one together. And it's been getting some traction. So it's been awesome.
That is excellent.
Yeah. And you have composed songs for independent film soundtracks. How do you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I really enjoy doing that. That's kind of the direction I'm trying to get into more so.
Okay.
Yeah, lately I've been working with a director based in Calgary, Aaron Glanfield, and he put together a little short action film um, that is coming out soon, but it's called The Orbs Archive, and it's a really cool short film that I was working on. And then aside from that, there's somebody else I'm working with, Sandra Vita. She's working on like this really cool textural video. It's a really cool artsy video that she does. So that's coming too. I'll be doing some of this kind of experimental stuff for it. Yeah, so there's lots of things in the works, and I've also done, in the past, a bunch of short films. I like to do a full movie score at some point, but that'll come in time. But yeah, no, it's been great just trying to get my feet into that world, and reaching out to different videographers, talking to them, seeing if they need music for their film, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just are happy with the royalty-free websites that they use, and that's totally fine. I'm trying to do more like where you do custom soundtracks for films, so I'm trying to get more into that. So
That would be really cool.
Yeah,
that sounds
yeah, it's been
awesome.
really fun. Yeah.
And what do you love about making like music for independent movies necessarily, not such maybe like bigger movies?
I think like music in film makes all the difference. It could be even like a not so great film, but the music is there and it's great. It makes the movie so much better. It makes the film so much better, in my eyes at least. There's a lot of movie, like, have you seen Dune? Have you watched the?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love that soundtrack. Like that is an amazing soundtrack.
I mean, Hans Zimmer, like,
Oh,
amazing dude.
he's amazing. Yeah. So you just get so hypnotized by the music in there, and it's great. So yeah, it's things like that that kind of motivates me to pursue this and make music for film.
Yeah, and it helps the independent people who are making the film.
Yeah.
And it helps your music.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it should be a collaborative process where everybody's working together. Especially, we're all local creatives, and we're all trying to work together here and build each other up and all succeed, right? So, I mean, I think it makes sense to work together and as a team.
Yeah, that's
That is
awesome.
excellent. Yes, and I mean, being a proponent with a lot of movies, especially homegrown movies from Alberta, I mean, I'm perfectly happy with more people coming together with that.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best in that, Nathaniel, because
Yeah,
we
thanks,
definitely
Kendrick.
need more great talent coming out of Alberta.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
mean-
Yeah. We should all stick together.
Yeah, like you have a full after-hour show about
There you
soundtracks.
go.
I do. Yes, every Wednesday from 7 to 8. I'm not plugging, am I?
Not at all. It
is
didn't
good,
sound like it
Kendrick.
either.
Yeah. And, well, I'm just going to say I'm really looking forward to this setup. I mean, we have your gear
Yeah.
here out on the table, and it is really impressive. Like, you got your Walkman.
I got my Walkman. I got OP1, it's called. It's by Teenage Engineering, a little synth.
Yeah.
And some pedals that I'll be using. Yeah, it's been fun to just a simple setup like this, and you could make a really cool sound. So
Yeah, and we heard a little bit of a sample while you were setting up.
Yeah,
So I tell you, dear listeners, while you're listening to this, you are in for a treat, because this is definitely some really cool stuff here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to be playing your song Imaginative Fragments.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
That's from Happy Little Particles. So I'll be playing Imaginative Fragments from Happy Little Particles.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, stay tuned for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we will be back in just a minute with our live performance from Nathaniel Sutton.